Привет, с вами Шепард, и мы продолжаем играть в Mass Effect 2. В предыдущей серии мы с вами нашли легионы, то есть гетто, которые не повинуются именно разуму, всеобщему разуму геттов, но причисляют себя к ним, к множеству геттов, как я понял. Я обещал, что я оставлю это для Тали, поэтому поехали к Тали, как говорится. Да? Так, сейчас посмотрим. Поиск артефакт такое, вылетели пламени, отстой на самом деле. Вообще не пойму, зачем он нужен. Не, думаешь? Давайте продолжать. Продолжать. Давайте пройдемся. Почему нельзя на фул затариться, что есть и все? Зачем нужно все тыкать? Богатый. Так, ник. Поехали. Мигрирующий флот, помочь Талии. Воп. Воп. Так, соскучился я по Mass Effect'у, конечно. Вы не представляете, насколько. Решение, которое принимаете в Mass Effect 2, будет влиять на ход игры Mass Effect 3. А это было вот эта вот подсказка в Mass Effect 2 на момент выхода. Когда же не было теперь решения, что Mass Effect 3 будет. Так, региона добавим. Простите. Подтвердить выбор. Так, герой. Мне герой больше всего, да? Злом и не буду. Так, фига, у него 23 очка. Так, корианский техник. Я хочу боевого дрона. Дрона буду качать. И что меня не остановит? Штурмовой дрон. Конечно же, штурмовой. Корианский техник. Что он дает? Да, вот это хочу. Все вот это вот хочу. Так, корианский инженер. Да, давай. Это... Легион. Смотрите, какой он крутой. Вот текстурки, конечно, 89-й год. Вот. Так, лазучий гетов. Приобретаем вот это. Вот это. Приобрели. Так, гет-убийца. Легион становится экспертом по энергетической цели. О, да. Так, взлом ИИ, боевой дрон. Хочу боевой дрон. Будете дронов повыпускать. Так. Взрывающийся дрон. У тебя будет взрывающийся дрон. Так, легион, иди сюда. Так, ну у него все отлично стоит, кстати говоря. Вот Дали у нас будет штурмовой. А вот это хорошая она. Палач. Ну, слушайте, ну все отлично. Замечательно.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Да, шлем не поменял. Обещал шлем поменять, что не поменял.
Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring a
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco with Cerberus look like a slow day on garbage detail.
The Geth is with me. I'll take responsibility for it.
The hell you will. This is my ship. If it goes hostile, it's my responsibility. I want no part of it. I'm letting you aboard as a favor to Tali. The Geth is too much. Leave it on your ship.
This is your ship and I'm a guest. But Legion is part of my team. Unless you want to shoot me, we're both coming aboard.
Or I could kick you both off. No one here likes Geth or Cerberus. I can't guarantee your safety.
I can guide them away from the more militant elements of the crew.
There are a lot more militants these days, Talizora. And given the charges against you, it's only getting worse.
What do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Ну, дела плохи. Это да. Так, ну пойдем.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
Ни в чем этом не подозревают. Хе-хе, пиши, придурок. Так, ну пойдем дальше. Шалран, говорите. Ну-ка, давай поговорим.
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Talizora of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Security! A Geth is present in the courtroom. Does Talizora think to affect this hearing with threats?
Ну чё, офигели, что ли?
Captain Donna allowed the Geth aboard. Do you intend to second-guess the Raya's captain, Admiral Chorus?
Objection withdrawn.
Был тоже.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Talizora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Talizora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Talizora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Нормально не так, да? Тоже мне.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali Zora can.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Да я думаю, с ними смысла-то нет разговаривать. Поэтому я просто пойду, да и все. Рокорис. Так. Мне не важно так сказать. Можно, в принципе, здесь пройти, да? Как я понял. Мы уже сюда.
Alizora and her father are out of control. This is on their head.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Так.
Is that really a Geth, Alizora? The guards at the docking bay said...
Don't worry, it's under our control. With luck, it will help us retake the Alarai.
If you say so. Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vast Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
То есть они сами себя там создают. Ну понятно, конечно, что они там долбанулись уже совсем эти гиты. Трахнем по нему. Синтетические задницы. Так. О. Ну-ка, это самое, давай. Пауч.
One down.
Automated flight weapon. Target processed. Enemy disabled.
Got you.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Так, окей, понятно. Так, боеприпас, видимо, какая-нибудь бня огромная вылезет, да? Надеюсь, не огромный робот-охранник, хотя он тут откуда-то. Так, ремонтный дроид.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Ну, это не отец, скорее всего, сделал. Я не помню уже сюжет, но кажется, это не он. Так, нужна синенькая штучка. Мы богатые. Так, что там дальше?
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Так, тут что-то есть. Так, какие-то данные, да? Так,
We can use this.
О, крепящий тагет, круто. Так, надо тоже исследованием заняться, потому что я давно ими не занимался. Я слышу гетов.
Contact forward.
Automated flight.
Ну, это все, что ли? Батареечка, батареечка. 1С. Штучка. Насколько здесь денег дают? Ай, мать. Черт, он с дробовика прям мне в голову стреляет. А, бля. Сейчас меня на самый конец отбросит. Ну, в самое начало, простите. Да у него что-то какой-то дробовик жесткий был. Мне прям так впаливал. Я думал, все сейчас не пальнет.
Target, negative Z-axis.
Ай, за что меня-то? Че, опять заново взлом сломаться? Сломаться взлом опять. Давай. Как-то все рядом. Я не знаю, где это. Так, эти жесткие какие-то прям вообще. Даже реально много. Жесткий прям на то. Зерграж прям какой-то. Нитись вы. 5. Так, ничего. 5 зом. Господи, да сколько тут всего.
Console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
У меня такое ощущение, что когда вот голос озвучки Тали говорили, типа, вот, надо, вот, чтобы говорил инопланетянин, какой вот у них акцент был, вот сделай русский акцент, короче, и вот они такие, это комрад, там, шепард, вот это вот, знаете, по-русски, если представить акцент, то это вот, это вариант. Вот он, крыса, а? Крыса, просто крыса подошла. Посмотрите, посмотрите на эту крысу. Ля, он крыса просто вообще. Давайте трахнем его. Синтетическую задницу. Без синтетической смазки. Я тоже так могу. Меня убивают. Враг пошел, смотри. Ублюдки, а? Смотри, что делают. Сосать. Никого нет. Реально как крысы. Ладно, ты хоть легион. Не крися. Крися. Так. Да не вернетесь вы на родину. Хотя, кто знает. Я не помню, чем Mass Effect 3 закончился.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Of course, my comrade. Так, здесь у нас что? Сейф. Давай. Так, что мы берем? Потом. Вот это. Ага, сколько здесь сейфов-то? Господи. Так. Подожди. Так, понятно. Можно идти наверх. Сейчас я возьму вот это вот. Какие они огромные, пипец. Бэм! Меня трахнули. Мою органическую задницу. Простите. Да. Какой сегодня прекрасный день. Микрофон еще в конце отдал. Прекрасно. Приказал долго жить, короче. Так. А, бля. Ну что, вот это используем. Тали, вставай. Гет против Гета, давайте.
Target contact.
Дурак. Он конченый. Вообще никакущий. Думаю, будет сложнее. Окей.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Ну, я даже не знаю, что тут сделать. Здесь надо вот выбор. С одной стороны, Талит, она классная. Как бы в любом случае там не получится. Не хочется ее обижать. Она здесь.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need. But if you want more, I can present the Normandy, which Tali also saved from Geth forces, even though it's too quiet for her to sleep well.
We still don't know what happened on the Alarai.
No, Admiral, you don't. But you gave her my name. I'm her captain. I trust her with my life, and I'm telling you that she's innocent.
And we should just trust this human's opinion?
We placed Tali's life in the humans' hands. Would you doubt those words if they came from a Quarian, Captain?
No. Based on the rest of the evidence, I suppose that I wouldn't.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks, but I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Talizora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
I'll take it.
Кого ты там взял? О, Дим. Прекращай. В столице разняты все обвинения, ее верность капитану отныне не подлежит ни малейшему сомнению. Политические баталии кварианцев вокруг войны с гетами вызывают определенное беспокойство. В борьбе со жнецами кварианцы могут оказаться крайне полезны, однако их неопределенность серьезная угроза нашим планам. Открытое умение Тали, облик Тали и так далее. Кредит 45 тысяч заработал. Обалдеть, ребят. Как вывести на Сбербанк, кстати, скажите? Такс. Ну чё, ребят, по побочкам пойдем, может быть? Побочки? Мы же любим побочки. Побочки это супер. Легион. А что там, непрочитанный есть? Эх ты. Ладно, пойдем к Легиону. Так, нет, нет, стойте, мне надо зайти в этот лабораторию. Так, тяжелая броня корабля. Нет, исследовательский терминал мне нужен. Ух, блин, какая лялечка. Ну-ка, давай. Могу я многоединые щиты поставить? О, да, я сделал это. Еще один урон. Так, ну это уже... это 5 из 5. Ну, не хочу я пока Ириди тебе давать. Так. Курс готов. И пускай остановка. С корабля. Что, больше ничего нету? Так, короче. Так, все, пока что на корабль поставили. Идем к Легиону. Так, Легион, да? Что ты хочешь, Легион, от меня?
Shepard, Commander. We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The Heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The Heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So, the virus would give all Geth the Heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with Organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretic's conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
You know where this thing is?
The heretic's headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
Окей. Но нет, мы сейчас по побочкам пойдем. Я думаю, что это не побочка, поэтому... Мирандочка, иди сюда. Так.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. I'm dealing with a few loose ends for Cerberus. We haven't had much free time lately. But I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. Assuming you're still interested, glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Ну окей, ладно. Пойдем к Тали зайдем. Побежали. Господи, как меня бесило Mass Effect, то что он пробел в спокойном беге нажимаешь, короче, и он просто камеру, типа, от плеча делает, и типа ты бежишь. И это было так тупо. Ой, как это было тупо. Так. Пойдем вниз. Больше не так, куда надо, но все же. Ну чё, Джек, как дела?
To wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard. To have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Ну, хорошо. Неплохо, наверное. Так, кто-то у нас еще остался-то. Нет, это лифт. Нам сюда не надо. Вот сюда надо, походу, да?
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. but thanks for checking on me.
Да без проблем. О чем просто мы еще не поговорим?
What can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Ну ладно. Я думаю, Тали не получится заромансить, да, в этом прохождении? Или получится? Или нет? Я не помню. Вот, Заид, скучный дед, который вообще никак на сюжет не влияет. Деды без обид. Так,
Or not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Ну окей, как знаешь. Так, пойдем наверх. Нет, пойдем в какой-то экипаж. Я, по-моему, еще с этим говорил. Со всеми. Так, лягушка. Лягушка, как у тебя дела?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-covered eyes, defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drells slip into memory so easily.
It's not a problem. We'll talk again later.
Of course.
По-моему, мы это уже слышали. Так, наблюдательный мостик, там ничего нет. Каюта экипажа. Обсерватория. А что за Миранда и Джейкоб? Почему здесь они?
Shepard.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
I should go.
Of course.
Так, Гарус. Последний на сегодня Гарус у нас. Хотя нет, еще Келли, конечно, но это такое объективно.
Shepard, need me for something?
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Он ничего не скажет. Так что пойдем. По-моему, если стали не мутить, Снегарус замутит. Типа, на какой-то неопределенный промежуток. Да, поэтому как-то так. Блин, задание.
No messages.
Так, Келем.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, what's up?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Так, ну... Конечно, поговорим позже. Так. Мне нужно всякие штучки выполнить, видимо. Так, помочь Легиону. А Легиону, в смысле, это прям... Это, то есть, Легиону помочь, а не кому-то еще. То есть, это не сюжетное. Ну, если не сюжетное, то тогда отлично. Почему нет-то? Так, выход на орбиту. Запуск сканера. Скрутный. Так, что тут еще есть? Попача.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Тихо.
Probe away.
Так, возвращаемся. Богатый. Бля, смотри, что творит.
Probe away.
Вообще, наверное, планета в Mass Effect — это самое простое, что можно сделать. Типа текстурка с шариком. Шарик с текстуркой, точнее. Крупный, конечно, крупный. Дайте мне все запасы. Именно. Все еще крупные запасы. Нужно ограбить все.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Заскаливает. Где искать нулевой элемент? Честно, вот я понять не имею. Богатые, богато. Дальше ищем. Уже мышка мокрая из-за того, что я двигаю постоянно. Так. Здесь. Такс. Сейчас пойду, наверное, исследованиями заниматься. Палатия, конечно, прям вообще. Попоешь. Очень богатая планета на самом деле. Ищем здесь, здесь по-любому есть еще.
Launched.
До сих пор богатые. Что ищем? Ну, что так мы с вами запарились-то? По сути. Еще не до конца, да?
Mode launched.
Так, я уже устал на этой планете делать, честно. Мы такие планеты желаем, конечно. Пахур. Да, это планета Пахур называется. Как Пахур. Так, лети, что-то. Давай сюда. Станции еретиков помочь. Так, стоп. Дай-ка пойду сделаю эти улучшения всякие на броню, одежду там. Так, улучшение модификации корабля. Модульный ангар для зондов, количество зондов нормально, увеличить на 100% дополнительными зондами. Делаем. Так, повышает урон наносимой брони на 50% у всего отряда, модернизируют снайперские винтовки. Вот да. Ну подожди. Ну, блин, да, это нужно. Это дико нужная штука. Круто, блин, это так круто. Давай. Реально круто очень. Урон штурмовой винтовки. Блин, надо, конечно, качнуть. Ну, я хочу вот это. 25 тысяч стоит обосраться. Так, защита от урона. Резервный генератор поля. Блин, вот это топовая штука, кстати. Урон технического умения, конечно, делаем. Прототипы давай. Вот хочу прототипы какие-нибудь. Блин, платина. Дорого. Не дать фигня вообще. Ну, сейчас я на джек буду это все тратить. Я на себя родимую лучше потрачу. Решение брони. Подожди, дистрибьютик не хочу. Прототипы. Да, давай. Ну, щиты это круто на самом деле. Давай штурмовые винтовки качнем, потому что им это нужно. Потом улучшение оружия. Вот это очень круто. Улучшение оружия. Что еще? Урон пистолет-пулемета прокачиваем. Мы все потратили. Так, пойдем. Блин, смотри, какая наша лялечка там стоит. Ля. Прокачиваем. Погнали. О, смотри, это корабль гетов. Это станция, которую кварианцы называли Харатар, была практически разобрана, когда их флот покидал вуаль Персея 300 лет назад. К 2050 году, заткнись, станция, представляющая собой голый металлический скелет, была убрана со звездных карт. Сканирование показало, что станция была реконструирована, переоборудована ударными темпами. Ушло не менее 10 лет, что может указать на присутствие гетов за пределами вуаля еще до их нападения на Идем Прайм. И не хватило лишь источника топлива, и ее могли прятать здесь очень долго, не привлекая ничего внимания, ни пустынных миров вокруг Тасри, ни беспечных аукоров в системе Салахель. Станция еретиков, как ее называют легионы, является хранилищем данных и способна передавать их на большие дистанции при помощи сфокусированного излучения. На станции хранится около 6,6 миллионов копий программного обеспечения гетов. Большинство из них лишены тел и обучаются моделирующейся платформы. Лишь только тогда, когда в этом есть необходимость, оснащенные телами населения станции примерно 2,4 миллиона гетов. Обалдеть! Стыковка. Сейчас нам дадут кибернетический бурстер. Простите. Извинись перед перед синтетиками. Вроде синтетики же, да, они называются. Те, которые не настоящая форма жизни, синтетики. Так, а у Тали что? Внешний вид? Да там особо ничего не поменялось. Так, кого же нам бы взять сегодня? Давайте Тали возьмем. Гет с гетом. О, у нас герой на максимум. Обалдеть. Можно теперь за отступника играть. Так, а что здесь будет лучше? Гранатомет, может быть? Да, вот это. Так. Три настройки. Это что значит? Три настройки. Это типа сколько я могу взять? Окей. Смотри, какая дура летает в космосе, да? Как город целый, то есть страна.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed. Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Перезапись неэтично. А как понимать неэтично? Типа, они же... Мне их не жалко, типа, пойдем.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
Давайте их перепишем. И все. А что, и все? Так, у нас урон от винтовок и пистолетов увеличен, поэтому можно херачить просто как не в себя. Да.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
Главное не наступать на эти штуки, как я понял, да?
Target, negative Z-axis.
Так, блин, а как мимо них проскользнуть? Типа как-то надо выстрелить? Мне нравится, да? Будешь там стоять.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage...
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms. Hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Ну, короче, нас тут убеждают, что... Ну, типа, неэтично перезаписывать искусственный интеллект, который сам развился. Скотина идет. Крутяк. Сосать. Кибернетические жопы. Носи жопу. Говорю, мой друг. То есть они нас не видят. Отлично. Прекрасно. Что теперь делать? Бля. Меня били. Нам что, просто удобную позицию занять или что? Непонятно. Да ладно, я здесь начну, что ли? Не, ну урон побольше, конечно. Ну, немножечко. Главное, что мы прокачали. Да у меня пушек новых нет, мне скучно с этими пушками бегать. Мне уже новые пашки. Сходите здесь, Шепард. Реально, ну, что за фигня? Давай, иди сюда. Да нас надо. Дочка, конечно, огонь. Зачем где там кредит? Звучит как анекдот, конечно. Мать, они прям очень сильно наплёстывают. Ну, аптечка это полезно, почему нет? У нас максимально с вами харизма, можно типа... знаете, что делать? Типа у нас тот и тот выбор теперь есть, можно и повеселиться, как говорится. Твою мать. Программируй, перепрограммируй. Можно быстрее. Товарищи пойдут. тебя же видно, придурок. Ублюдок. Как захватишь. Почему его только я вижу? Это все? Вы отстой, конечно. На фоте там прям куча было. Так, ну выскочит здесь, да? Так, элементарно сейчас будет борьба. Война. Сохранимся. На всякий. Чистый палладий. Два косаря палладия, отлично. А здесь есть фоторежим, интересно? Есть фоторежим и нет. Отстой.
Ready for next target.
Лошары. Так, терминал гетов обойти. А давайте обойдем. Что нам даст? Крепость щита гетов. На, зачем покупал?
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
А что внизу есть? Не туда, но сюда, наверное, да? Здесь тоже ничего. Как я вижу. Не заходим в эту фигню. Что такое? Шепарда припадки случаются, он любит такое. Так. Это было плохое решение. Простите, ребят. Да надо было на мосту, наверное, коснуться, чтобы они просто сами пришли. Хотя там на мосту нету этих, по-моему, прикрытий, да? То есть нам надо определенно самим, то есть это все делать. Да, нормально.
They've seen us.
I'll hack their shields.
Эх, будем делать заново. Так,
This looks interesting.
Of course. Дайте мне патроны, пожалуйста. Чуть мало в этот раз патронов. Да ладно. Ну, здесь он сохраняет. Так, здесь укрытия нет, здесь невыгодно стоять, по сути. Можно жахнуть один раз, конечно. Куда спрятаться здесь? Вообще не понятно, потому что они с той стороны выходят. Big ass. Это сранцы, смотри, крысы просто. Ты умер как раз вовремя, Легион. Крися. Кто там еще остался? Я не знаю, как их по стелсу тут обойти, если мне говорят, типа, осторожно. Как мне еще обойти, если не взрывать эту штуку?
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait, we discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes. Hacking turret. We are tasked to capacity. Aborting.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. Yes, indicate which you want activated, and I will reprogram them. Alert. This will only last a few seconds.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic overriding your target. Overriding turret. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to... We are tasked with capacity. Execute. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Combat
Блин, зря я нажал, конечно.
Leave the shields to me.
Hacking hostile system.
Мне нужны патроны. Причем очень много патронов. Так, чтобы я мог с винтовки расстрелять. Последняя турелька осталась, кстати. Мы не включим ее. Стрелять. И мать. Они уже здесь.
Target contact.
Правильно.
Under fire. Enemy disabled.
Твою мать, крыса, крыса, просто крыса. Ох, какой же он крыс. Крыса, вонючий крыс. Таких никто не любит. В особенности и я. Ну, это так, к сведению. Крыса.
Begin the upload now. Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloaded.
Defend this position. Так, мне нужно вот сюда просто Шепард. Есть там. Что, живой, что ли?
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloaded to mobile platforms.
Без проблем.
Heretic runtimes downloaded to mobile platforms.
Сейчас, по-моему, должны эти пойти большие, да, бугаить. Дрона запускайте.
Threat neutralized. Ready for next target. Targeting border process. Target eliminated.
Конечно, eliminated. Мри, скотина. Я вижу уже. Идут он. Криси.
Target processed.
Здесь будут. Конечно будут, да, не денутся.
Data mining analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Типа, если мы их перепишем, они типа не будут нас атаковать вообще сами по себе, да? То есть, ну, довольно мирные будут они, да? Если мы их уничтожим, то, ну, а что с ними будет, я не знаю. Ну уничтожим и все, да?
If they're
Мы их перепишем.
your people will accept them back. Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Так, а куда? Куда? Бежим. Меня же не будут атаковать, да? Умри! Меня убили. Так и помер Шепард. Спасибо, что смотрели. Да, эта игра закончилась, по сути. Так, куда бежать? Куда бежать? Шепард, куда бежать? Все, понял. Понял. Чего обратным путем нельзя выйти? Да ёб мать, господи Иисусе. Какие же они жесткие, реально. Вот купил себе щиты, да, дополнительные щиты, конечно. В жопу не сдались эти щиты, геты их пробивают просто вообще. Не знаю кто. Гл. Так, налево.
We've been spotted.
жесткий тип. Вот они прям жесткие. Какашка. Из корабля. Твою мать. Так, это какая-то западло, мне ее за 2 минуты убить надо. Что, издеваетесь? Какашка. Вообще не страшно, кстати. Так. Окей. Гетто станут гораздо сильнее после перепрограммирования еретиков. Битвы с жнецами они могут оказаться полезными союзниками, но и надолго сотрудничать от них не приходится. Данные, полученные на станции Гетто, позволяют много узнать социально-технологический прогресс и после решения проблем Гетто, еретиков легион может полностью сосредоточиться на выполнении заданий. Наконец-то. 4 университета Гетто. Отлично. Окей. Какой отстой. 2 задания с геттами. Уже реально тошнит от них.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests on Geth hardware. We believed it necessary to warn our people of possible aggression.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Убить роботом. И Чаклас такая там сидит, такая, что делать? Не понимаю. Так. Наверх. Так, мне нужен как-то. Ага, так. Рыбок кормить. Так. Броня. Шлем. Давай такой визор. Самый проверенный, наверное. Все, наверное, такое прям стоит. Хороший. Это что делает? 25. Конечно. Цвет другой хочу. Потрепан. Оттенок. Черный есть. А черный есть, да? Такой темно-бордовый, конечно. Там черного, конечно, нет. А красный, вспомнил, Шепард. Какой. Ну, так есть. Тоже прикольно. Розовый как раз, кстати. Прям какой-то Star Wars, если прям красным быть. Темный. Тоже сойдет. Прикольно. Так, боевой информационный центр. Погнали.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Ну ладно, окей. Ну что, давайте заканчивать. В следующей серии мы отправимся на побочные уже квесты, соответственно. Спасибо, что смотрели. Подписывайтесь на нашу группу ВКонтакте. С вами был Шепард. Всем пока.